Na ia ozaze. Aenazaz. Aenazaz. So we completed our journey through the places, invoking each of the 12 mighty angels, head in its proper place. And at length we came into the place of the midst, the place of the middle, the place of the center, the place of the Father of the treasure of light. O mighty angels of the 21st treasure of light, we call upon the Father. O Father of the 21st treasure of light, we invoke you by your name and by your cipher. O Azi Ai. O Azi Ai. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer to establish human freedom worldwide.
Establish human freedom worldwide.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
And establish a pro-human future.
Establish a pro-human future.
Protect humanity from extinction.
Protect humanity from extinction.
And protect the integrity of our genetic code.
Protect the integrity of Homo sapiens' genetic code.
Protect the integrity of our elections.
Protect the integrity of our elections.
And restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
The purity of our water.
Restore the purity of our water.
Of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
And our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God Force energy within yourself. As you have more God Force energy, so you are better able to connect with your own soul. Your soul is the piece of God Force energy that was put into you at the time of your conception. And if you're firstborn, if you're the first child of your mother and your father, you were born with special gifts. And if you happen to have been born the seventh child of your mother and the seventh child of your father, you too have special gifts of healing. Now, what is it about these birth orders that were so important in the past? Well, our fear to grow, prove and make. What's the difference in organic culture, synthetic or artificial culture that is created by marketers and focus groups on the behalf of corporations? And what God Force energy shows you is the difference between authentic, organic human culture and the synthetic, artificial, corporate culture that's being shoved down our throats today. God Force energy connects you with that which is natural, that which is pure, that which is good for humanity. And humanity, because we have free will, we also have the capacity to do things that aren't exactly good for us, and other things that are frankly dangerous. One of those things that's dangerous is allowing those other than family and friends to teach you culture. I was horrified when I started learning that so many people are now turning to these box food corporations to send you food and recipes in a box, and even frying pans on occasion. This is not how culture is built. That's a corporate culture. That's dangerous. Now, when you look at the Jewish religion and culture, they have most of their religious observances begin where? The most important place there is, the table. And that's why I'm bringing your attention to it, because organic human culture blesses their food. Each and every time more food is brought into the body, or even more drink, that food and drink is blessed. And this is something important. This is something that will make your life better. And how is it that blessing your food will make your life better? It makes it better because with the conscious act of blessing your food, you put more God force energy into that food. And when your food has more God force energy, so will you. And you'll be healthier and happier and smarter because of it. We don't just feed our physical bodies. We need to feed our spiritual bodies as well. And today, on this Sunday, this day that our culture that really does ignore a lot of spiritual things, even our culture has set aside one day with which to honor God and to seek out spiritual things. So even if you don't go to church on Sundays, and you don't go to synagogue on Saturdays, or temple on Friday, or Thursday, or any other day you might go to church or temple, remember that this day, Sunday, with the sun as an analogy for what God is, today is the day to make a new habit. And I encourage you to make that new habit blessing your food so that you can bring in even more God force energy each and every day. And so, in addition to breathing in God force with each and every breath as you're walking meditation, remember when you sit down to a meal today, reach to your right and hold the hand of the person beside you. Reach to your left and hold their hand too. And say something about food together and about how grateful you are for each other's company. And remind each other of the presence of God. And in that moment, remember to bless and infuse your food with God force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that beautiful and important message. Blessing is really important, and we don't think of it really nearly enough. I mean, a lot of us curse unconsciously, and that's not very good either. You know, if you're going to curse something, really curse it and really mean it, or don't do it at all. Better don't do it at all. Instead, bless things and bless people. Share your blessings. Your blessings have an incredible power. You say, may God bless you. That's an incredible magical formula. And since we have this power of blessing things, why not use it? Why not bless not only our food, but those we meet? If you'd like to know more about this ritual, be sure to drop by our website at alphaomega.church. While you're there, be sure to drop by our prayer wall and leave your prayer together with ours, and we'll bring your petition to the angels daily. Also, while you're there, we ask that you consider leaving a donation. This is the part where we pass around the electronic collection plate, the only way that we can. And you'll find that donation button at alphaomega.church. Thank you so much for coming out today, and thank you so much for supporting this work. And we will see you again tomorrow in the hour of sunrise, right here in the same place at the same time. And until then, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And as always, May your magics work better than expected.